Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this session, I'm going to show you some useful Eclipse shortcuts which will save your time and also which will give you some accurate results. So I have created one shortcut project here named shortcuts and expand this. Let's take one new class. Right click on the src folder and take a new class. Name it as main and select this checkbox for main method and hit finish. So now you can see we have our class main and our main method. So by chance, what if you have not selected the main method while creating the project? You can use one shortcut to have your main method. That is, just simply you need to type main and hit Ctrl space bar and select this main method and press enter. You can see we got our main method by using shortcut by Eclipse intelligence feature. Okay, so let's write one print statement system.out.println. What you can do, you just need to type sys out and hit Ctrl space bar. The entire line will be automatically filled up by intelligence feature of Eclipse. So there is a shortcut in Eclipse to print out something which is a print statement. You don't need to write this entire line system.out.println manually by typing. You can just simply type sys out and hit Ctrl space bar. You can still print something to the output. Let's print out something to the output. Welcome. Okay, let's run this. You can see the output. Let's print something here also. See, you can see the output. So this is one shortcut which will save your time, because most of the developers use this system.out.println statement for debugging very frequently. So this is one shortcut I personally love and I personally love to use. Okay, now let's create one more file in default package. Take a new class and here let's name it as user and select finish. Now in this user class I want to take two private fields, private int id and private string name. Now for these two private fields, what if you want to generate getters and setters using shortcut? You can just go to this source and select source. You can have these options. In these options you can see there is option generate getters and setters. Just click on this and select all the instance fields for which you want to generate getters and setters and click on generate. You can see you have created getters and setters automatically using shortcut by Eclipse IDE. You don't need to write this code, entire code. You can just use shortcut to generate getters and setters for your instance fields, for your private fields. Now what if you want to generate constructor, a parameterized constructor using these fields? Again, you can just simply go to source and you can see this option generate constructor using fields. Just click on that and make sure you have selected all the instance fields, all the parameters for which you want to generate a parameterized constructor and click on generate. You can see you got your parameterized constructor here with parameters integer id and string name. Now what if you want to generate a default constructor using shortcut? You can just simply hit Ctrl space and select this user default constructor and press enter. You got your default constructor here. So this is one more simple shortcut which you can use in your regular programming practice. And now let's say my code is unformatted like this. Now I want to format this using shortcut. What you can do? You can do just you can simply just press Ctrl Shift F. See, your entire code is formatted using shortcut by Eclipse. So this is one more shortcut, um, and I got one shortcut to select all. For example, you want to select all this code from line number 1 to line number 34. You want to select all. You can just drag your cursor like this, you can do that. But what if you have thousands of lines of code in your program and you want to select all of that? You can use one shortcut to select all of that. You can simply just press Ctrl A. See, your entire code will be selected automatically using shortcut. You don't need to drag your cursor to the code. Okay, so this is one shortcut which will save your energy and time also. Okay, now let's say I don't like this ID name, I want to change it to password. Okay, and let's say you have thousands of lines of code and you have to change it to everywhere, change in everywhere. Okay, you can just use one shortcut to change it automatically. Just select the name which you want to change and press Alt Shift R and type the name you want to change. I want to change it to password, so let's type it and press enter. You can see the ID is changed to password everywhere, here, and everywhere. So this is one shortcut which will help you a lot. Okay, so you can use this shortcut. And one more shortcut I have for you is that let's take one scanner class. You can see we are seeing a little error here. It's because of import statement. The import statement have not been added yet. Okay, to import the statements using shortcuts automatically, you can just simply press Ctrl Shift O. The import statements will be added automatically by the Eclipse IDE. Okay, you don't need to remember the import statements and type manually in your class. You can just use Ctrl Shift O to import statements automatically, and the Eclipse IDE will import statements automatically. So this is one shortcut you can just use. Now one more shortcut I have for you is that I'm in line number 3. My cursor is in line number 3. Now I want to go to line number 10, line number 9. So how can I do that using shortcut? You can just press Ctrl L and you can have this tab, and you can just type the number which you want to go to. I want to go to line number 10 and go to line. You can see my cursor is in line number 10 right now. So this is one more shortcut to go to navigate from line to line in your application using shortcuts. Let's say I have thousands of lines of code. Now I want to go to some 950th line from line number 1. So using this shortcut you can go to that line just like that. Okay, so guys, for example, I want to save this file. So normally what you do is that you can go to this save icon and you save it. So every time you can't go to the save icon by dragging your mouse to this icon and save it. You can just use one shortcut. You can just simply press Ctrl S and your file will be saved automatically. Okay, so guys, this is I have one more shortcut for you, which is about capitalizing the data. For example, I want to change it to uppercase. This hello data, I want to change it to uppercase. So I can't just go back and hit backspace and type it in uppercase. So I can just use one shortcut, which is you can just simply press Ctrl Shift X, and the data will be changed to the uppercase automatically using shortcut. You can see the data is in the uppercase right now. Now what if you want to change it to lowercase again, back? Okay, you can just simply press Ctrl Shift Y and the data is changed to the lowercase. Okay, so guys, this is some of the shortcuts I know and I personally love to use in my day-to-day coding and in my regular programming practice. So if I have forgotten some shortcuts, you can mention that in the comment section and let me know. Okay, I hope you guys are like this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video and share it to your friends. So thank you so much guys.